baikate chemu era omusumba
Be seated. One day, when I was sitting under the mango tree, there is a certain learner who came for a vacance in the school, and after discussing with him, he asked me, which house are you going to give me? Then I told him, you are going to be as a member. Then the boy said, no, please, just help me. I will not be in Izake. Give me another house. I asked him why. He told me, Zake, they are always the rusty, the failures. Zake, the failures, they always suffer defeat. So, for me, I don't want to be in a house that always faces defeat. Our dear guest of honor, Mrs. Sexinde Janet, our dear director, chairman, board of directors, Reverend Christopher Michael Sexinde, our dear directors, our school principal, the senior school supervisor in her absentia, the chairperson, Inter-House Competition 2026, the house patrons, the staff, both teaching and support, the house leaders for the 3 houses, our guests, the entire school community. Good afternoon and praise the Lord. I'm so excited at this juncture to be on this occasion to celebrate the victory of Zake House 2026. Here we have a house that has 3 rooms, 1 roof, but has 3 rooms. 3 bedrooms, or whatsoever you can call it in our house. We have a bedroom or a room called the Zake. We have a room called the Elvida and a room called the Vanuj. But they are under 1 roof, and that roof is Sexinde Missionary School. And you may not be a member of Zake, or you may not be a member of Vanuj or Elvida, but what you share, all of you share, is Sexinde Missionary School. There are those who will live here without going to close into another house, but at least you share something. You are all members of Sexinde Missionary School. So I want to thank you for the unit. Thank you, and at the same time challenge you. Those who like this unit, that the school does not have only this number. There are many learners in the school, but others they are out because they don't want to be witnesses of a victor, witnesses of Zake that has won the competition of this year. Now that is very it's not good at all, because if you are not a witness of success, you may not succeed. You need to be a witness of success, and then you also plan to succeed. I want to thank the members who participated in the competition this year. I want to thank the school administration for allowing this kind of life be in the school. I'm lucky that God has given me time to prove words that I just heard of at first. The motto for Zake is ever determined. I was a witness some years back of mighty Zake. There were years when Zake was a very strong team. Indeed, Zake was a rock for many years, especially between 2006 and 2012. Those 6 years, Zake was very powerful. But because in life they say we have fluctuations, ups and downs. We go up, we go down. And sometimes people cry because they go down. But the most important thing is when you go down, will you manage to go up? Zake went down for years. They faced a long drought of victory. And that is the reason why the students who came here in this school between the year 2012 and 2020 hardly could learn accept to go in Zake house. Someone might blame the other boy for saying that I don't want to go to Zake, even cried because they heard about Zake. Zake was hearing it was like a nightmare. Those people did not see a winning Zake because Zake had gone down. So the attitude of those people who were hearing about the house in that particular time could not accept it because they thought that maybe it will go like that for years. But I want to thank those members who, in their weakness, with such attitude, did something to uplift the attitude of this house. Clap for them so much. Because the greatest person is not that finds someone at the top. When you find someone on like yesterday I was hearing about some sports analysts talking about Premier League as it's beginning. They were saying houses, clubs like Arsenal, that like Real Madrid, that they have a system. They have a system. Barcelona, that Manchester City also got a system. And then they were saying that Manchester United does not have a system. That Manchester United is built on winning mentality. I became so excited. You don't tell me about your systems. I am interested in winning. Because with the systems, of course, with the institutions, it is good to have systems. But then, today, if your mother did not put up a system for you to succeed in life, your father did not put up a system, will you also sit back and you don't look for success? You have to look for success your only way. So, when those boys enter the field, they want 3 points. The Manchester United boys. Okay, then I'll go to that side. So they said the father son was just a winning coach, but now system for what without winning. So when I come